All right, everybody, welcome back. So what we're gonna do today right now, it's really important. But before you come here, you have to do the previous assignment where you defined your problem, okay? Where you have a problem statement. If you have not done that, go to the previous video and do it and come back here. All right? So my friends, it's really important that we understand the problem correctly. You have to fall in love with not your solution, but with the problem that you want to solve. This is really important. Once you fall in love with the problem you want to solve, then you have to spend more time understanding it, testing it, seeing if this is really the problem, and then addressing it. I'm going to share the screen right now and do with this. Here's what Einstein said. He said that if he had 1 hour to solve the most important problem in the world, he would spend 55 minutes defining the problem and understanding the problem and 5 minutes to solve it. So as you are here right now, I'm sure that some of you have a problem that you want to address. This could be food waste, or this could be this and that. But you know, it's not that simple. If you say food waste, for example, this is when you say like, oh, you know, the problem is to have to create food waste in my school, right? Okay, and then you say, why is that happening? You say, well, of course, students are not recycling, that's why. But that's not the problem, because why are students not recycling? Or somebody might say, well, the university doesn't have recycling things, and that's the problem. And no, that's not the problem. The problem is, why does university not have this? There's a reason why this is not there. That's more of the problem, you see? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to just go deeper into our problem, okay? And we're going to do this through a process called the root cause analysis, all right? It's a fun process. We're going to do it together. And let's start here, okay? And I've used an example. I thought, you know, what's a problem that all of us can understand and all of us be a part of is climate change. This is a very big problem, but I did not want to find a more smaller problem, because then, you know, it's just maybe people did not understand. So climate change is a big problem, I know, but we can do it together just to show you how to use this methodology. Now, this methodology is called root cause analysis. Root cause, you see, root is the root of a weed, okay? Like if I want to, let me show you. I have this plant right here. If I want to kill this plant, do I cut it here or do I remove the root? You remove the root, because if you cut it here, it will grow again, right? Or you poison the soil or something. But you start addressing the problem at the root, okay? At the root of the problem. This is what this is. This methodology is to help you think more about the problem, but also to try to address the root cause of it. Does that make sense? Cool. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's address the root cause, not just the symptoms. This is the problem of climate change, all right? Big problem. So the first step in the root cause analysis is to, once you define the problem, is to have an indicator of the problem. How do you know the problem is real or the problem is happening? All right. So for us, climate change, we know that we are getting warmer and warmer temperature and more extreme weather. So this is a way for us, an indicator to know that the climate change problem is real, okay? Now, when you have the indicator, you ask 5 times why, okay? Why does this happen? So, for example, why is there warmer temperatures in the planet? Here's why. You answer then that question. You say, well, why is temperature warmer? Well, carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere are rising. So we have more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Now, okay, we have more carbon dioxide, and then there's this greenhouse effect and all these things. But then you ask the question, why is the carbon dioxide levels in the atmosphere rising? Why are they rising? Then you land here. When you ask why is carbon dioxide levels rising, you say, well, one answer. Remember, there can be many different answers. One answer is you can say, well, you know, coal power plants are emitting more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. One answer. Another one can be food and all this. There can be many root causes, okay, many roots. So one of them, I chose this one for the sake of example, to share that coal power plants are pumping more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Now you ask again, why? Why are we using coal, right? So as more and more people are needing energy, countries are using coal to meet the increasing needs. But why are they using coal? We have other alternative energies too. Why are we using coal? Well, coal is still the cheapest source of energy, right? And why is coal the cheapest source of energy? Why is coal? And this could be arguable, you know, because if you count the health and all these things, it's a different story, but this is how countries perceive it. Why is coal the cheapest? Well, one answer could be clean sources of energy have not been properly developed. And then if you want, you can ask one more why and say like, why have not clean energy sources been properly developed? Well, there isn't enough investment or market demand for clean energy. So you see, like right now I'm understanding, instead of saying like, oh, my problem is climate change, and that's what I want to address, now I'm saying that my problem is, how do you increase the demand for clean energy? You see, or how do you increase the investments for clean energy? This is a way for you to address climate change. Okay? Okay. So this is what you can do, you know, like this is where you can write the problem, write the indicator. How do you know the problem is real? And then you ask 5 whys, okay, 5 times why. Understood? So, and the bottom here, this is the root cause. And remember, there can be many root causes. You can do this 5 or 6 times to just try to understand the problem as much as you can. Understood? So now it's your turn. Do this, write the problem, indicator, ask 5 whys, and find your root cause. This is what you're going to be sharing in next week's in live meetings. And we're very excited to hear what you all came up with. And yeah, so let's reflect this a little bit. And so my friends, it is this problem part. It's really, really important that it's something that resonates with you, something that affects you, something that is close to you, you know. And then, you know, do this, have fun with this activity, you know, ask friends, ask family members, make 10 root cause analysis, you know, like the more you do it, the more in love you're going to fall with this process. And it's really fun. Okay, so do it, enjoy it, and then we'll see you in the next session where we're going to design a strategy to how to get even more deeper into this. See you in the next video.